here I am to let you guys know. Oh, and before I say anything, hi everybody, my name is Favorite2. Again, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail for part 3 in this quest called Heaven is a Place on Earth. That's the quest name. Also, the Penacony 2.1 main quest line. Not sure what to tell you about it here, so in my last video, I had to work with some malfunction or something just messed up my audio in one of the cutscenes or conversation. I guess I had to record without my mic on, but as soon as I put it on, it just went haywire, or at least the microphone audio couldn't pick up the dialogue except for mine. And yeah. So let's go ahead and check everything out here and continue on as Adventurine.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's
incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
As I was saying before, I realized my auto scroll of the conversation, keeping it going. I met this character a few times during my time in Penacony. You see, she's a singer, right? From a planet that was already destroyed. And she has little of the song originally from that planet. Also, she is one of the followers of Idrilla, which is one of the Aeons that is long gone. Dead or alive, not too sure. But it is the beauty. Whatever that means.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
This man is good at lying through his teeth. But how in the hell did he get in a situation like this? Did he plan this? I'm not sure, but let's find out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the Reality Hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
So,
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
The world has truly lost its way.
oh no, it's this old man. He's a movie director and a critic. Total ass.
You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
You see what I have to deal with?
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut, and then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. Oh, the sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even called this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
He's an ass, but he's not wrong.
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh? Oh. You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
Hold on a second. Is So Glad in this game soda, or is it actually alcohol for the brain, for the mind, to get drunk off? I have no freaking clue.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh? Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Many drunk people have a funny way of saying things, stories. I have no idea. Never met one, nor I became one. Never got drunk.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
I could tell that's a hard cringe.
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help. You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Now we're asking about the stowaways. Strange.
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work, then.
Are they trying to keep mouth shut on this or not?
What was I even thinking? family would never share intel with the IPC.
More and more and more people to question. Oh, look, Azuma. And I got to ask her.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
I bet all the Adventurine simps and Adventurine lovers are getting a kick out of how he's sounding. I don't know why. But I can tell you, it's great voice acting. It's great voice.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, now I remember this fool. I encountered this character somewhere in Penacony where his parents are actually robots. No idea Intellitrons are machines with feelings, somehow able to produce. Not sure why. It's a game after all.
Oh, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular...
Oh, not again. I got a little too close. Sorry about that.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Who the hell? The whole thing got brighter as I got closer to this Peppa Chic. But I just noticed that little tone. Like a disgust or something when she said the word Sigonians.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, Sparkle. I missed you. It's too bad that I couldn't get you in the damn gotcha pools. But Akron and her light cone made up for it. By the way, I got her light cone. Thank God.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
She's too unhinged and crazy to know what the hell she's thinking, giving small, fake hints about it. If I had to translate for that one, I guess she asks to tell to find someone who was affected by this, or not to be the one speaking out loud, though. I'm not sure what she means. If you guys know, just let me know in the comments. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't do mystery solving.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Ooh. I'm guessing this whole thing's like a dream poison or whatever it is. I'm not sure. You telling me he's on a time limit before he ends up like Robin?
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
I almost choked on my water. What does that mean? Is she really alive? Is she not dead? That bird again. It's that damn bird again. Is that bird that Sunday's familiar? I don't know.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Who is him?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, The other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke.
M-A-D. It's a mad button.
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again.
Wait. I'm gonna speculate this once. By that line, does he mean that those who are affected by death can actually be revived? And those who are trying to search for the answers end up getting captured and not wake up again, or still in a dream prison or something. I have no idea, guys. No idea.
When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Whoa, what is this now? Wait, is that Bran? What is this?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
In different mail. He called him number 35. The way he's dressed, and from the background looks like a cage. Slavery. I don't like the word, man.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day.
Oh, so the massacre did happen, and he's the only survivor? Damn.
But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Is he making him fight a death game? Or a death match for real? Jeez, I don't like these types of dudes.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Holy hell. Even as a child, he gambled with dangerous people. Even if he just became a slave, and he's still making bets. How the hell is this lucky? From what I could tell from the story here in my last video, I'm guessing that this deity that the Sigonians worshipped blessed him with immense and great luck. He's been lucky his entire life. That's why they call him an insane gambler, because he knows he's got the great luck.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Now, hold on a second. Who is this?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
I love her design. I can't even tell if this voice is androgynous. Like, it sounds close to being a woman, but she has a deep voice. I'm not sure. And if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I am trying to piece this together.
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
I think she is Serval. She's cool indeed.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Eh. Oh, you planning on asking her out? Hey, come on, don't.
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time. So I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
That's a presumptuous thinking that you know about bartending. Not all ingredients can be behind the bar counter. They got to be coming in the back, they have to be stored somewhere cold or cool, or if you got too much, they have to be in the storage room.
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Never mind. This is definitely a woman's voice. She just has a deep voice. And I like that.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Marge, I know you're being smitten with this very lovely lady, but you're Stella's GF. You're Stella's girl. Don't betray her.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads, Dream Syrup, thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago.
What does that even mean? Amber era? Is it like 1,000 years ago? I don't know.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure. That's true. But this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Do not try to flirt with March. Also, yeah, dreams can be anything. It doesn't upset the stomach. It's just dreams. It just gives you a sensation, right?
Ugh. Then we'll keep it for now.
I think that's all the
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
wrong button. But yeah, I think we got all the things we've definitely found here. But let's go ahead and speak to Gallagher and see what this is all about.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredient. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
That is ridiculous, to be honest. Let's see. We got Dream Syrup, which is a unique creation for Penacony. It's not a addictive tranquilizer. Really? Offering an effable experience of serenity and delight for a certain duration after ingestion. Then you got your classic Soul Glad, which Saban will not approve of. Really? Then Pika White Grape Soda. This soda is made fermented, while white grapes taste both sour and bitter. It serves as an exceptionally revitalizing remedy for summer heat, and consuming it often results in sneezing and runny nose. According to those who have tasted it, it feels like a cold hand pressed against your Pikachu. Let's see. I mean, honestly, not sure what the hell. Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be a straw or a spring? Christ, I don't know. Oops. Serenity and delight. I like the word. I hate the fact that it results in sneezing and a runny nose. Is this like sickness? Let's just go with Dream Syrup.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what today's dream seekers crave. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Let's see, we got Bright Future, we got High Stakes, and Eternal Endurance. Insufficient active ingredient, experiment to fail, the Scholar, what the hell? 106,000 in second attempt. Wow. Let's see, one day you will have a real house with a cup of coffee in your hand. Your wife says, it will have a yard where we can grow flowers, a hall where we can dance, a transparent attic where we can gaze at the stars, and ideally a small dog to cuddle and fall asleep with. A bright future exists only in dreams. Honestly, I'll go with Bright Future.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times. Too beautiful to be real.
Mikhail.
Mikhail. Isn't that the name isn't that the name I've saw and heard in the dream in the first part of the not the first part of the video, but the first quest of Penacony.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Straws with concentric circles. Not sure what that means. Coin-shaped lemon slices, or Hanu sign. I figure Hanu sign might be good.
A symbol of bravery and dauntlessness. May you break free from your shackles just like he did. Well, it's done. Here's to you, Dream Seeker, with this glass of El Dorado.
Jesus Christ, that is so stupid looking.
To golden dreams.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness.
That is called bartender skills. I know how to mix drinks. For real.
I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Finally, some answers. Actual answers.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news. And the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her. Maybe things will turn out different than the way we think. Oh my god, is she a ghost?
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
I meant to say before I realized the mute button was on, I was going to say to him, my dude, this is Stella we're talking about. She don't joke.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
Let me guess. The family kidnapped the Watchmaker so they can control Penacony for their own deviant devices.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
You'd be surprised. Anyone would be surprised.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created.
Wait. So he has the ability to become cartoon characters that he made? And stories? Well, then again, this is a Plenty of Dreams.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
I'm sorry, the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony? But what does that have to do with the... Mikhail is the Watchmaker, isn't he?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
I knew it. Sorry if I stumped the table. But the betrayer of the family and the Watchmaker? Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios Theme Park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Oh hell yeah, we got a new area, guys! Entertainment Park. Cool.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to, maybe, a library, or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality.
And that's how the concept of Penacony City became to be.
But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Hold on. Let me pronounce his name. So Hanu, or Hanue, that's the real name. So he was actually based on a real person? What? So the Clocky cartoon is actually a documentary?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for? So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
It's pretty impressive, even from out here. But can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. The view here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
It kind of makes sense. Clocky's the main character of the cartoon. The MC is always the representation of the creator, and the creator is the Watchmaker. Watchmaker, Clocky. I had a theory about that. What if the Clockmaker transformed himself into Clocky? Or I don't know. That's why I had the theory at the time when I was playing throughout the first quest of Penacony, when I began the Penacony questline. It's weird to think about it now. Alright, let's continue.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
the kind of number age that everyone considers dad.
I'm 13.
What? 13? Why?
No way. Not even close.
I'm not sure if he's lying through his eyes, lying through his teeth, but I don't know. What even are you, man?
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Now what does that even mean?
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
So did Gallagher sell him out then?
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all.
Doing nothing. It is indeed a betrayal to many things.
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
You mean the family of birds?
Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
This whole game, this whole fucking quest, the Penacony quest, everyone lies. Everyone's betraying each other. More secrets, more lies, like I keep saying. It's more confusing, and did I just notice in the background there's a hot dog shaped bun? Right freaking there. It's like a... Y'all see this, right? A hot dog shaped bun. Jesus.
While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
I feel like there's more to it. Honestly.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries...
In the fight before Sam, we went into this hall, and lots of words and quotes came out, with many mentions of Mikhail and all. I'm not sure who else was with him, but it ain't Sam or it ain't Firefly, I can tell you that.
We will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
I forgot the mic was muted, and I muted the actual mic instead of the little button during recording. And that death is related to the Watchmaker?
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Adventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
Well, I'm glad that Himiko caught on to the Adventurine's little gamble bluff. Which kind of makes me theorize, did Mikhail... Is Mikhail the one created those memes? Not the meme memes, the creatures in this game called memes. Which is weird to say.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Let's ask about his situation. Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agreed the family might be hiding something extremely important. They're heading to Dewlight Pavilion. Leave it to Yang to figure out who is whose ally.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
You know, it's funny that they're actually using the actual Acheron than the trial version of it. I'm just glad that I pulled for Acheron for the first try instead of just wasting money on this one. Alright, let's see. Looks like we're going to go back here. Oops.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
No, it was like this way before you guys came in here.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Acheron draws her blade slightly, and within a moment, her breath became impeccable.
Right. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Alright, so during exploration, using Acheron's technique to attack normal enemies will instantly defeat them without entering combat. When not hitting enemies, no technique points are consumed, which I am very thankful for. And it's quite handy in the simulated universe as well. Watch this.
Stream 4. Gleam bold blades.
Dude, it's the best ability anyone could ask for. Yeah.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matters. The footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
I will say this again, her abilities are absolutely mentally broken. I'm not sure if I can just go on the other side just to get rid of them, but it's definitely helpful in simulated universe. Get items easy, eat more easy. Like really.
Stream 4.
Dude, this is ridiculously awesome, man. You guys have no idea how awesome doing this is with this character.
There aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Wait, so they actually brought memes to guard this thing? Alright, let's go with this.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
What about the feeling that Sunday will be the one to clear out things, because technically he is the authority in this place.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. So I'm not going to read all of this if you guys want me to. I like reading these things, but these seems like a long freaking note. So I'll just slowly and read what I can think of here. What can be. So let's see. I've experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced a period of complete voice loss. So I'm guessing the family is trying to not make this a big deal, because it's nothing really. They don't want to lose their main star until it actually happened. Good to private investigations. The harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. Let's see what I can think of. An extremely alarming discovery: a traitor has emerged within the Pennant family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. And she's hoping not her brother. Right. So, Charming Fest is getting close. There's another matter that requires our attention. During her investigation, I learned about the memory zone mean death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. Right. Workload. Spend some time in reality. Giant Moa putting tarts. Alright. May Sipe be with us, your sister Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems...
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Alright, list of death's victims. So, Anzorol, a male Halavian. If that's how you pronounce it, are those the people with those halos every time, or the wings on their heads? I don't know. Let's see, someone from Xian Shou, Golden into the Spear Void, Golden Hour, disappear, blah blah blah. Emeka, female human, participated in the talent show. Scorched Sand, accidentally fell off the stage. Wow. Footage of that episode has been deleted. Wow, okay. Weber, a male Pepeshi, fell down when entering his office on payday in Golden Hour and was K'd by an unknown meme that suddenly appeared. Memories of witnesses have been processed. The Membuke Chimette, a male Pepashi again. Take it away while flipping over a card at a casino in the moment of stars. Right, flipping a card. Interesting. What is going on? Tekam, male human, jumped into the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to press his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown meme under the sea and memories have been processed, but its outcomes are not satisfactory. Most cases relate to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Is this whole thing an experiment? This whole dream thing has been an experiment. I don't know. Female Foxian engulfed by an unknown meme while playing slots. Let's see. Could it be the Sweet Dreams troupe doesn't have the ability to imitate and learn? Okay. A male Bloodhound attacked by an unknown meme. In the moment of serenity, death in the fight, enhanced. There's a prison area. And another one disappeared while visiting the film's history gallery in the moment of soul. Let's see. She was drawn by a mysterious sound calling her and walked into a screen. Okay. Let's see. Teletron. Right. Pepashi. There's a lot. There's a lot.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
Is that little chicken wing boy right there? And that's Robin, isn't it? Look at this. I'm not gonna say that's adorable, but how could someone sweet and innocent like that turn ruthless? And something like that. But I won't know for sure what's gonna go happen here, but I'm guessing that is gonna be an official icon. I have no idea.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Okay, so list of suspects. The esteemed head of the Oak family, investigating the suspects. Okay. Ryan, a general staff from Oak family, short gray hair. Percy, a diplomatic clerk with dark curly hair. Reshi, long gray hair. Devoted Van Clocky. Right. There's a lot of suspects here. Don't want to get into all of this, so I'm gonna go like this for a few minutes, and then you guys can read it if you want. If it's a little too fast, I don't know if I should try it again, but that's all.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
I noticed a little similarities. They all have almost close resemblance of gray and dark gray hair. Most of them have gray hair. Don't tell me that one of them's going to suspect me.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Alright, so another one from Alfalfa. To Sunday. This is about after Robin's death, apparently. So let's read a bit here. Old Ulti.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
What I keep saying, the whole thing, everybody lies, everybody's going against each other, more betrayals. Again, I keep saying this, and I know, but internal conflict within the family, even though the family are supposed to be like a faction with that are with the Harmony, isn't the Harmony about bringing people together and not internal conflict? This is weird.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And...
Oh, here's Chicken Wing Boy again.
Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
I'm pretty sure the whispering can't actually make him suspicious.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you. But, in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
And he's talking about Adventurine, isn't he?
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Adventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
It sounds like a threat right there. Really.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Adventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Well, hello there. Who are you?
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Okay. That is a very well designed character right there. Especially the massive hat.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gaiathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas.
Who is that? Is that the Harmony talking to him?
Lowly gambler. What? What? Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane?
Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea?
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Why not?
Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
This shit is strange.
What exactly are you?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
First I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's emanator next? Oh, why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing? Just a Pepeshi? No. A child? Thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Is that supposed to be his younger self? It's a little Kakakishiva. I mean, Kakava. Or Kakashava.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Penacony, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Penacony. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope, so listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You've won so much, and you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Now, after agony, what? The shouts and the cries. Prisons, palaces, reverberations. Maybe go slowly. And yet another puzzle. Here we go again. Wait, where'd you go?
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this. It's my turn to hide now. I bet you guys can't find me.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it.
That child. Could he be in here?
Okay, what does that say? We who were once lived are now dying. Wait, win the hide and seek game and find the Abjin boy.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Okay.
Is this a topaz? What is this doing here?
To remind you your superior is here.
What? Does her cornerstone wrench out your heart, son?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb.
So this is all part of the plan here? Now I'm confused.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true, and he spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth and cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Adventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for Adventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Adventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly Penacony, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Adventurine stone? Take it out, let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
Is this, I'm guessing, the Sunday's powers of interrogation going on here?
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Adventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipant's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then.
Apologies for that slight little delay. I almost passed out. I haven't gotten a chance to take a nap.
The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Stream 4. Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
I think you mean film.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
Wait, what is this? What? What is this? Clocky's Extras. Hamster Ball Night. Fast and Furry Nuts. What the hell did I just say? Click the flip button and to dodge obstacles and components. If you dodge right before you're about to crash a roadblock, it'll trigger Turbo Dash. And experience a short period of vulnerability. Energy can be accumulated by triggering Turbo Dash and picking up supplies when energy is full. Let's blitz. Alright. Movie mode. This film's life is limited in the movie mode. The progress bar below indicates filming progress. Audience score will be accumulated by conducting the Turbo Dash, picking up supplies, or slamming into opponents or obstacles that are invulnerable. Trigger the events trigger the events above as many times as you can before you target. I couldn't read that fast. What's this? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just picking up squirrels. Hey, buddy. Turbo. Turbo. Turbo! Turbo. Yeah. Hold on. Ooh, turbo. And turbo. And I can't see. Never mind. Turbo. 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 And I win. Woohoo! Safety car. What is this? I didn't reach maximum score. Look at that. I didn't see that, but forget it.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh? Boring. Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over, and I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
Whoa! This place... It's so tall! Even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert!
Now I'm seeing something else right there. Here is no water, only the rock.
And there are so many flowers here! Vixis, this one's for you!
Alright, let's see what else. Rock and no water, only the sandy road. And more bustable items. And another one. And loot. Oh no, it's a maze. Oh wait, I already figured this out. Let's see.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way? Is this?
This is chains. The slave chains?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job, and you made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze, you...
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tamas? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Oh, that's right. You love the thrill of danger, but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss. A pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it?
Techniques cheats. That's actually pretty funny.
What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by? But did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
I got a little too close, I couldn't read those words. I wanted to pause and see what they read. Oh, look at that. Amongst the rock, one cannot stop to think. Yeah, and this harmony thing around the screen is just getting closer and closer and closer. What in the world is going on?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to. Tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. And woo! You are nuts!
The voice actor, VA, and doing Adventurine's VA is ridiculously good. I gotta give him kudos to that one.
In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Yes. Oh no, not another Hanu. Oh great.
Brother Hanu, where are you going?
There's only one place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
What the hell? Boston's minions will experience true calamity when Hanu gets his Hanu launcher. After taking aim at the enemy, hitting the fire button will unleash a Hanu rocket and consume ammunition. Oh no. This little smug bastard is gonna get armed. Okay, they will drop ammo after being defeated. Of course. Brother Hanu has no more ammo. He'll drop the launcher and unlock. Okay. Let's take that. Ooh, we've unlocked that. So it's a permanent thing? Oh, definitely a permanent thing. Okay. If you use a Hanu rocket to connect fireworks, it'll trigger an explosion that defeats enemies, and it's even capable of destroying walls. Well, I definitely defeated that one. That's for damn sure. Harley? Harley Quinn? I thought I heard Harley Quinn for a moment. Yeah, she. I'm gonna get my rocket, see? Nijanu, see? Let me see if I can get rid of that, see? Never mind, see?
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes. Ah, it really is you. I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
Probably 60 feet under the ground?
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple now.
Is this thing talking about the main character, Stell or Kalis, as well as the emanator Acheron? Really?
That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, leave the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh, so that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Why, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure. Come on.
Wait, we could use this thing?
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
That's funny. He used you.
Of course you can. You'll be better and stronger than me.
Are we finally?
And this curtain is the grand stage.
So we're at the place, the hotel, the stage, the theater.
It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Is this where the massacre's beginning?
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick. An act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava. And also your birthday.
Oh, the day his clan was massacred is his birthday. What the hell?
They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the Catechins know. This time, we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. But she will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Man. Why y'all gotta do this to me? I hated the guy at first, but you gave me this story, it's hard to feel sorry. The man went through a lot. No wonder he has this personality, like he's got confidence. Because he's got that thing we just witnessed.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team.
I'm not even sure if this is propaganda news or actual news in this game. I fear that the Afghan may have used this as a cover-up instead of some reason, like pinning the Catechins as terrorists or rebels, I guess. They were just living in peace. They were the ones who were robbing them.
The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens.
Well, wasn't the first? I keep forgetting which clan is which.
Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha?
And he's gone.
Bye.
Oh, the thing! The thing is gone too! I'm no longer affected by it. I guess we better go on stage.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin.
And for this freaking chapter to be over. I am trying. I decided to go this video to get all in and get through it. And I'm going to do it.
This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
Get the hell out of this conversation, Sunday.
Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm March 7th. I'm sure she needs no introduction, as you definitely know her.
Do I still want to call Clocky? I deserve a proper intro. I don't know what to pick.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Adventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity, which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Adventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it.
That much we know.
In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and Xianzhou.
But everything in this freaking Penacony is far more complicated, far more mind-boggling. It just leaves me with a massive aneurysm. Wait a minute. But we must mete out justice for the dead? Maybe we should now get out of here while we still can. I am the bone of my bat. Stellarone is my body, and Trace is my blood. Why do I feel like I heard of that somewhere? I can't remember what anime I've heard this from. If anyone knows this reference right here before I choose it, let me know in the comment section if you've heard of it.
You're talking weird again. But it's a good vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
Everybody's got a good vibe. Stella is the greatest vibe of all. She's a troll.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then! But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus, there he goes. That's the lure.
The most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin, the IPC cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios Theme Park.
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Adventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
We made a new clock, made a new time hour, y'all.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, I'm ready. If this thing's gonna be about to be a boss fight, then I'm definitely ready. Let's freaking go.
Let's waste no time and head to the theme park then.
Alright. So, at this point, I'm about to fight Adventurine again because I tried to experiment with some characters that could have been good with against him. Now, for example, with March being in one of my teammate teams, I could use her for not only for shields, but I could debuff the debuff. The unfortunate thing is, she doesn't survive that much. So what I'm going to go with is, I'm going to go with 2 lightning and 2 physical. Unfortunately, I don't think Natasha's going to be any form of surviving, but I hope that each character that I have does AoE damage to the dice to make up for it. I got no debuffer, I got no anything really. So this is all my options here. So let's go ahead and start this thing, and I'll let you go through the scenes.
We're back here again. Adventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Oh, he's a super gambler.
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Yep, it's like years of planning right here. So we're back at this theater, huh?
Dream seekers, tycoons,
What the hell?
esteemed guests of the Watchmaker and the Sample.
Where that spotlight come from? Up there?
Welcome to the Interastral Peace Corporation live show.
You know, I gotta hand it to Adventurine's VA. He's going all out in this character. Kudos to him. And I've seen him play Honkai as well. Controversy being his drawing. A lot of things are happening this month, especially when people are drawing his character. I've yet to draw his character because I just wanted the underway waifu.
Astral Express.
Jingilu? Whatever his name is. I'm sorry.
And this unsung guest.
Well, I'd rather be fashionably late.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Adventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Miss Deveron!
Okay, we're not here for any picantry. Does this have anything to do with the wanted murder, or... Mommy, look, I'm on TV! I regret nothing. I'm gonna choose this one. I love teasing March. I love doing this.
Let me remind you that
reactions.
in all
I regret
likelihood,
nothing.
this stage and her identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because she's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. She is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Dream's promise is nothing but a sham.
Oh, hold on a second. You said 3 homicides, but we only saw 2. Robins and Fireflies, but with the third one be?
3 homicides?
Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be
That's
you.
right, madam. The third one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park. A truly grand death.
Yeah, I just realized it looks like a giant movie reel right there, and I'm just starting to realize this is a drive-in theater.
You,
How cool is that?
you, and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of you, Miss Stella. You will become the personification of death.
I honestly thought Acheron's the personification of death herself. She's finality, right? But what the hell are you on about? Are you sure you're gonna survive this? I ain't that powerful. Well, I'll go with your question. What the hell are you on about?
I thought my intent was crystal clear. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony. Bam!
An accident, huh?
The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams.
That's going in deep right there, but
and you cannot choose to decline.
And we got no choice either. This is a freaking boss fight, so like I said, we got no choice.
The dice are cast.
I tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
ready
that damn
to
bird
unveil
again.
your cards. The architect's flawed stone.
Hey, watch it.
Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet.
Where those come from?
I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll let fate spin the wheel.
Music's going down, boys.
Walking the brink of death for rebirth.
Damn, look at that drip. I'm just gonna say it right now, but holy shit. The drip. The music. I'm into it. Let's fucking go.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the games begin!
That one's literally unfair.
Fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
Now let's try to get through this.
Relax. May as well kill them all.
I don't do as that much dodge damage as I
Time for
can.
a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Double
Gonna hurt.
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright. I could try to do this.
Everything I
Sick and tired, I guess.
Let's make it quick.
Double hit. Exactly. Hell yeah.
Rules are made to be broken.
Try it again.
Another journey begins. Relax.
Alright.
That'll take more. That's better.
I want to get as much skill points as I can.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Down from above. Yeah. Stand still. Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
My healer is not here.
All or nothing. Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Time to bow out. I had no choice. Well, that sucked.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah.
Prepare for some.
Oh, no.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, that's gonna piss me off a lot more.
Stand still.
That's better.
Oh, thank God.
You're
she's
just
healed.
a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Okay.
Down from above.
Okay,
Free
that's
will,
not fair.
or was
That's
it
not fair.
fate? Still waters of oblivion. Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Alright.
Relax. Just start.
Everything I
Let's go.
Okay. And you'll be.
Rules are made to be broken.
I had to do the gamble thing. Now, you just saw right there, that's one of his mechanics called the gamble. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so he's highly resistant to control effects and imaginary. And time for the bet, all or nothing, enters the gamble. If,
Who's
like
next?
I say, you saw the dice, if you roll a number that is lower than the chosen number,
That's better.
well, this is
Another
gonna
journey
take
begins.
damage. Like,
Destined
ridiculous
for
damage.
oblivion.
May as well kill.
prepare for some.
Familiar.
And that sucked.
Stand still.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Let's get to the
It
phase
too shall
thing.
fall.
That'll take.
Heal. Not gonna be enough to get
Good
us from here.
times. Never. Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Go a little fast forward because
Destined for oblivion. Yeah.
Relax.
That's better.
Say bye to breathing.
no, that sucked. Alright. Ooh, matching
Free
numbers.
will, or was it fate?
I got lucky this time.
Stand still.
Alright, so I gotta build as much skill points as I can.
Prepare for some.
Don't
May
worry,
as well kill
it's
them
just a scrape. Still waters of oblivion. Let's go.
Healing up.
Yeah.
Relax.
I weep for the departed. It too shall
See if
fall.
we can cancel those attacks here. The one.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Alright.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
There it is, right there. That is all or nothing, guys. This is why I need the AoEs. This is literally why I need the AoEs. Keep that. Ooh, I got lucky on that one.
Let's make it quick. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh. I shouldn't have wasted, but I got it anyway.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh, I had to cheap it as well.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ooh.
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a
Relax.
I'm happy
This
with
is
that.
our chance. Yeah.
Naughty child. That's better.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Feel that.
Prepare for something.
Because that's fun.
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's go.
It's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Stand still.
That's unfortunate. That is still unfortunate.
Time for a shot. Nap
I
time.
lost some of the gambles.
Relax.
Well.
Good
Well,
times.
still
Time to
lost
say
gamble.
bye. Boom. Say bye to breathing.
Don't you dare kill my healer. Oh, I lost my chop. I lost my barrel.
May as well.
And my healer. And my Acheron. Are you serious? Okay, apparently during my recording, I kind of messed up on something with the voice recorder, so, in other words, it couldn't record. So, I'm back at the second phase. We're already halfway here, so I went with a strategy with using March 7 with her barrier making as an advantage, as well as I turned back into my
Destined for oblivion.
Have luck running into me.
my preservation trailblazer.
Here.
So I've been doing all I can to keep them all alive.
Here.
And I'm also debuffing her, so we're getting good. Using her as an extra shield. Look at this. This is literally the farthest I've gotten.
I
Dude,
weep for the departed.
there's so much progress in this one.
It too shall fall.
I'm like
Still waters
there.
of oblivion.
Naughty child.
I'm on guard.
Sometimes.
Literally my happiest one because look at that progress. I'm at 12% of his health down here. And you know what sucks right now? This, from the previous recording of the day before I kind of stopped my recording from the second phase to right now,
What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
I only have 13 hours or 12 hours to complete this whole thing. Well, at least completing the event.
It's all or nothing!
You can't run!
Man, I am close.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. It too shall fall.
Alright, I'm gonna go with normal speed for the rest of the way.
Everybody's like that. Down to the last
Oh my
player.
God.
So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I?
I made it! Oh my god, I made it! Yes! Dude, that was awesome. It took me two freaking weeks to complete this shit.
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
What is that? Oh my god, it's chips.
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
That's what I call a jackpot overkill.
You're leaving?
Oh. Where is this place?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
Who is she talking about? Who is not in the dream?
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Also, who is speaking to her? Is it someone that she knows in her home world, maybe? Or just someone who lives in another one? I'm not sure.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
So I don't know who the Harmony, what the Harmony is, but I think it's called Sipe. Because the Harmony is all about, I'm not sure what it is, like all together, becoming one, blah blah blah. While nihility is literally the end.
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
Like Acheron here?
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color.
I can tell from the voice that she is internally sad. And that's because of her story. I could tell you more about it, but I do not feel like telling stories right now.
But not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end.
Here comes the brainy jackpot, holy gosh. Oh, they're both ready. Ooh. Oh my.
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream.
Wow. That's her?
As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
Holy hell. Jesus! Wow. Holy hell. That was beautiful. What's with the breathing? Also, that was beautiful. The cinematic was beautiful. I didn't think that whoever built my team was actually made it through. God damn it.
What is this place?
It's hell. It's called a gambler's addicts. Gambler addicts. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a meeting for...
A gigantic black hole. And sea.
A black hole and a sea. You're in Acheron's dimension now. You're in her fucking domain, dude.
Have I succeeded?
I'm gonna say no and yes. She replied, and I wanted to die. I didn't
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Whoa, is that little me? Little Kakavi? Little
Your
gamblers?
good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
Hey, you cold? Come here, I got you some money right here. Here you go. Here's a gold
You
coin.
came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Hold on. It says our paths will cross again beneath the auroras.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
Hang on. I did not read the objectives as I was paying attention. It had different quotes. Point them out for me so I can... no. It says Farrell Kakavasha. And the other character named Jade. I heard news that she might be a playable character as well.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
Reunite with your family. Dude, it's getting bigger and bigger.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Acheron. Hi, girl.
Melody. Is it?
It is Ix hour.
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity.
Also, if you guys notice that the flowers that are growing from her arms, crimson lotuses, I think.
The sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So... is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone.
Really? So I think Sunday thinks he is dead. Therefore, I think that little spell that he did put in him. I don't know what to say about that. I forgot my words, but I think it no longer matters. So he won't be affected by whatever power Sunday has over Adventurine.
No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dream.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders.
There's more. There's more than the death meme. What is it then? Is it going to be how they imprisoned the real Watchmaker? How the family rebelled against the Watchmaker, trying to seize control? I don't know. It's more conspiracies underneath the conspiracy, underneath the damn conspiracy.
To use this dream death to get there. to that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering, Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
So it's me. I'm the key. I'm the key to progressing. Because I am the MC. I am the MC with plot armor. Plot fucking weapons free. I'm gonna uncover the damn mystery behind this dream Penacony. This is what's happening right now.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world.
Is this a reference to Attack on Titan, people? Because we have 3 cities with 3 walls, blocking everything. An island, blocking, isolation, whatever you call it.
That barrier they build keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has.
Is that me or you?
I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak.
Wait a minute. Was Sparkle referring to someone?
Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
So I was right! Robin is alive! Robin! You know, the last fucking part before the secondary quest begins, where she was just on her dream bed, just turned to bubble. Also, I kinda got the hint because she is gonna, in just 2 days, after Adventurine's little character banner, Robin is the next character banner to be up for a couple of days, 30 days, or a month. In other words, I knew she would survive. She's still alive. I think in the previews of her trailer, she's the most adventurous. She's the most curious. And she wants to know. She wants to escape this what the family has her doing. Because a clue for one of her songs, like, she is literally a bird trapped in a cage. And I think the only way to free herself, is death, quote unquote, by dying from the mean death. But I don't think anyone knows, other than he already got the hint, Sparker already knows, and I think I might get the hint too.
Hint? Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
I think Firefight's still alive. Too. Also, I'm sorry if I rambled. Once I get the theories and the things that are, like, coming to me with the story clues, I have to ramble on. I do apologize.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you.
That's sweet. That's sick. I think she already did that.
You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you.
I think Adventurine knew that if he pressed her on about being an emanator, she would have to slice this Harmony's control off.
And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Adventurine stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours.
Oh, so the battle was just a way for him to break the barrier to another area of the dream, so he can go in and investigate it. Okay, he planned this all out, like I thought. So,
have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune, because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
I love this. I love how I actually beat this son of a bitch.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
That is another deep question that I keep finding here.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death.
And I think this quote right here is actually true. You all know it. We all know it. We only got about 100 years. Depends if we reach 100 years or not.
So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
I still love the color.
Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Okay, Doctor. What is this? The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Dude, you got a best friend right there, Adventurine.
Then I shall get going.
To see that huge doctor. Just kidding. I joke, and who's walking?
Mister,
It is to him, Kukavasha.
you're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Do not do this.
Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Again, with Hoyo with their sadness here.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
And it's not his time yet. Also, look at this. It is ridiculously beautiful here.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day, but not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing? For what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha, and to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Aww.
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Do I get the feeling that hat's gonna end up in our hands for no reason at all? With help for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into slumber of tonight. Why is it separate like that? Until the announcement of all coming morrows kisses me, I have then embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present. In every sinking night, by every daring gamble, no vision of morrow has ever graced his dreams. His life knows not quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather in tempests, one after another, till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now, in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed.
The light of the Adventurine stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
Dude.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Again, all planned out. Jeez. Thereafter, in the cradle of slumberers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall, I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Alright. Meanwhile, in the sun depths of memory, you try to open your eyes, but find only blackness before you. Where is this? What happened? And whose POV is this? Memories gradually surface as time rewinds to a few minutes ago. Adventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. The indescribable force severs the power of preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist into a knot as your senses fail, with only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness, until the fire engulfs you in its embrace. Doesn't matter, I need to get out of here. I think someone saved me. Yes, I'm first. I think someone saved me.
You're awake.
Sam?
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
And you are? Just what's happening here? It's you. What have you done?
A crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter.
Yeah, I met you in the first quest boss fight. You are impossible to try to defeat here. That took me about a month, or at least 2 weeks to beat you.
I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Is the fact that there's someone inside that suit?
But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method that I use.
Is it to reveal your identity?
This is to show you.
I knew it! Girlfriend? Wife?
All that I am.
What's with the crack right there? So was her! She was alive!
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls? Traps everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You know, I am more surprised. I mean, even though I figured out what Sam's true identity under that suit is, it's still shocking to find out that the Firefly is Sam. And also, what's been going on with the whole thing? Also, Gallagher, why are you here?
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
The only nerve that you hit on is the fact that you claim that you're 13 years old. I still can't get it.
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
How the hell so? he's not denying it.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
That I got immediately after meeting the fool.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out.
Also, those birds are really suspicious to me because I think he said servants and he points out the birds. The camera angle points out to the birds. I think he made some memes that look like birds.
Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
What?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise?
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey, and the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits from all 52 loyal family members.
52? People?
When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade, a complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, I might have muted accidentally. I was saying, minion of the Ignomata. He made tiny pieces from 52 people to make the Gallagher that we saw and know. Wow. Again, not denying it. Laughing.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
Okay, this is getting out of hand.
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
What? What the fuck? I fucking hate Penacony.